I want to tell you something crazy, something that I'm so delighted by, but something that's so weird. I'm not going to any more networking events for the next 3 months. Zero, zip. Let me tell you why. I actually sent an email to Ready, Set, Connect and said, guys, I don't have time to go to a networking event. And you know what? They refunded me everything I'd paid for the 4 or 5 networking events I booked in. Very generous of them. But why am I in that spot? I'm in that spot because instead of putting my time and energy into driving all over the place, turning up, trying to, I don't know, whatever happens at networking events where everyone's just trying to be like, here's my stuff, you got a referral for me. Instead of being like that, I'm like, stuff this, there's a better way. There are 2,400 people right now that I can send a message to on LinkedIn. And the truth is, I send a message to probably 30 or 40, maybe 50 people a day. You're like, that's crazy. It's like, well, they're expecting messages from me. I message them all the time. It'd be weird if I didn't, okay? And so in a given week, I'll probably message about 250 people. You're like, Michael, where do you get the time to message 250 people? Well, it's not that long because most of those messages take like 15 seconds to send. So I've got all these people on LinkedIn that I can talk to, and all these people just they recommend me, they refer me work. So why would I go to a networking event? Now you can be in this spot as well, because the magic of networking events is they connect you to people so that you can then have communication with them and you can find out what they do and they can find out what you do. Well, here's the thing, you can get that on LinkedIn. So instead of me spending 6 hours driving to and from Sydney and going to a networking event, I can spend 6 hours over the course of a week messaging, I don't know, if I literally spent 6 hours messaging people, that'd be 500 people. I better message them something useful. I better message them something that's helpful. It's like, why would I do a networking event? Am I starting from scratch? No. So here's my best advice to a new provider or even a super experienced provider. If you're doing any networking events, think it through. Add up the money that you're spending, add up the time you're spending, and add up the impact, and then go, is there a better way? Because all you need to do is build up your LinkedIn profile, build your connections. You can only really do that through the paid LinkedIn, $75 a month. First month is free though, so test it out. And then connect with people. That paid LinkedIn lets you connect with about 100 people a week. 100 people who are all in our industry, who all know what they're doing. And when they understand what you do, then you build actual friendships with them, a lot of them, or at least decent relationships, and then they refer to you. It doesn't work if you just post random stuff. You have to post things that's insightful and relevant to the niche that you serve. But LinkedIn, wow. So that's why I'm not going to any networking events for the next 3 months. And I tell you what, when I sent that email to them, and especially when they sent back the email going, here, Michael, we're happy to refund that. No worries at all. I'm like, wow, those guys at Ready, Set, Connect are so generous. But when that happened, I just felt like, oh, there's 5 trips I don't have to do. There's 5 days I don't have to be away from my family. I'm so grateful. And I'm grateful to LinkedIn, but it's because I use it properly. And I use it to help people and to encourage them and to support them, not to get. Okay? So my recommendation to you is, if you're doing networking events, keep doing it until you build your LinkedIn profile enough and your connections and how you act and come across on LinkedIn to the point that people just appreciate you and they refer to you without you having to drive all over the place.